Come on, look. So he may want to do the same thing, like the grabbing the leash to get away. So there are a couple ways. One is just to step here or be on the side, but I first start this way. And
would it help if I stood over there so that way he's at least?
You could. So that I usually grab or I use the bars to kind of help me in a way, because then you'll be like pulling.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, you do have to be prepared to see the action. Some dogs they do it like big tantrums. Some dogs are like, oh, okay. So there's no way you're gonna know. And this is the hottest part for the dog, the first time and the first minute, and for the human as well. See, my legs are kind of like walking a little bit.
Yeah.
But holding the leash, see how he wants to go that way?
Yeah.
I kind of like stop him that way, and I bring him back.
Yeah, he wants to run off.
He's gonna be neat. I can tell right away that it's just a matter of him getting used to
Figuring
that
it out,
speed.
yeah.
And once he gets used to this speed, which is really low, then the rest is just a matter of just put more speed on him.
Yeah.
This is just 1 mile per hour. And I'm walking a little bit with my right leg, but he's doing it on his own now.
Yeah, you do. You have to.
No, and then with these dogs, they usually do this, or the other one is like
Panic.
Yeah, they do it real hard. So your work is cut up there at times. You're a big boy now. There it is. So, and this is why the bars are really helpful at times, because once the dog is really good, you just, yeah. And then I stay here for a little bit till he gets used to. But he already knows.
He likes it.
Oh, he's gonna love it. Yeah. This guy is gonna be really, like, these guys, they tend to ask you that they want. Once they learn, they're like, yeah, I want to be. Remember Brady, the German Shepherd? He would hang out at the door for me to open and run now. But the first time he was a mess. He was like, what is this? And there are many dogs like that, and then they learn to love it. Mancha does it at times when she stops doing this for a while, and I put her back. It takes a little bit, not long, but she goes back in her own. There we go.
Go, buddy.
That was fast. But from there, you'll be able to see how he's working. His brain is working.
Yeah, he's thinking.
Yeah, he's busy trying to figure out what he's doing. And the thing is, with this, you don't want them to go really fast. You just want them to go like this or a little bit, so they can just move their legs like this, but not running. Just like, and then so what I do with Mancha or with any of these dogs, I do this and I let them go for like 45 minutes or an hour. That's nothing for them. But it's good for the brain because they're not running. They're just like traveling like this. and they're focusing because they have to be on this area. And but they get really tired because they're thinking hard
Yeah.
and then they're moving at the same time.
Low impact exercise.
Now, Minnie likes it a little bit fast at the beginning and then slow down later because she can't keep up out there. But she'll let you know. She comes and then she jumps and she barks. The same way that she barks outside, she barks here. Now, the tricky part is going to be when you want him to do it on its own
Yeah.
without you here. This is I'm using my legs to block a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but so here is where I can bump it up a little bit. And with him, if you do it a lot, he'll learn really quick, and then you don't have to use the leash. You
Yeah.
start with the leash, but then as he gets in a rhythm, you can just take the leash, and he'll be. He may just step off, but you have to run back. He'll stay. So because he's leaning on this side,
Yeah, I can see that.
and then I just do this, and I stay here. And your basement is taller than this, so you should be able to stand tall. Or if you, I don't know, if you decide to do basement on the first floor or second floor. So my older treadmill just was an old treadmill. I just put it apart, and so I'm gonna get a new one. See, now he's staying. There. Now, see how he's hanging back? Yeah, he's wearing a on and still delicious. This is really good for him.
He's a good boy.
Now, you shouldn't. You should be able to do it without treats. The treats or food would be at the end of this. Because if you do it at the beginning, you learn to take the food or not take it, and just still be like, I don't want to do it. It's kind of an excuse for him to. But if you do it, I do it usually at the end when I stop, and then at the end I just make them sit right here, so they're not thinking like I need to go, I need to go, I need to go. So if you make them sit, they'll relax, and then that's when you give them the food if you want to. But I give affection rather than food, but you can do the food.
So if I were to do it in the morning, it would be before meal.
Yeah. So then you feed after, and then he goes to rest. He'll get in a rhythm really fast, and then I think he'll ask you because he's bored at the same time. Oh. So wind, you start here, you saw me there, and then I'm here, and then eventually you just put the dog on the treadmill, and then you stay side or front, whatever you want to do, and then after a couple or few times or more than that, then you use the leash, but the leash would be in case you want to step on it and go back and see. But you don't have to step in there, and so you start this way, and then that's when you start to explore further away, so he can stay here. He's gonna be like, where are you going? Where are you going? But the more you move and kind of take it that you're around, the more the brain is gonna stay. And he will step off. You just need to bring him back. And do the same thing. He's gonna be expected to stay if you move. And that's when it happens. Like when the more you move further away, and then you do more as you move, the best for him because he's gonna stay. And once you get to that period, that's when you start to figure out, skull, abscess. And so what I do when I go abscess, if the dog is on a treadmill with the leash, I just loosen up. So
they can step off.
Yeah. And but once you get them in a rhythm, they always do. You just once they practice a lot, they always stay. And I'll be able to go upstairs and do my thing and come back and watch them. But with the machine like that, you'll be able to hear when they're doing this. You'll be able to. What do you think, buddy? You want to help? peanut was really hard. He's doing a lot better, but still not. If you change the mode to a different speed, higher speed, he freaks out a little. Not as much anymore, but he can't go more than 2 miles per hour because he panics a little bit. Jump, buddy. You'll be able to do it as well if you want to.
Over?
Yeah. He's active, what do you
He
say?
is. He's a very active little man.
So now that I got him in a rhythm, now you should try it because it's going to be, he may put up a fight or not, but this is a good chance for you because he's in a rhythm. So what I'll do once this machine is set up to start 1 mile per hour. So you just need to start it and then single digits to go up and then go down. Go boy! And what I like about that is that when I go down, I have control and see that? I do it slow so they can get used to as well. See that? And I bring it back. And then I just, with this, I can just give direction. And then I wait for them to get settled. And then I do it another 2. And then they get used to it, to do that. What's gonna be good about it is that if he has the freedom to move, so he's gonna be like, all right, I'm going with the flow and moving this way and that way. There.
Smart guy.
So they're here, I would do this. Sit, boy. Sit. Good job. Good boy. Come on. Come on, boy.